Alright, now we can talk proper spoilers. Welcome back, guys.
Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen Spider-Man Homecoming, stop watching this video. To be honest, I've just thought that this video
is like going to be out by like...
Yeah, at time of recording, it's just come up, but by the time this comes out...
It's going to be about mid-September.
Yeah. If you haven't seen Spider-Man Homecoming yet, what is wrong with you? Why are you even watching this, fake fan? Get out.
We don't want you here.
Okay, now all they've gone, we can talk spoilers.
Fuck yeah. It definitely was shit. It was like a really shit film.
Well, Spider-Man died at the end. Didn't see that one coming?
No, didn't.
Didn't. I mean, I thought they had like 2 sequels planned, but...
Nope.
Was it
not even in Infinity War. It's just Miles Morales is taking that.
He has, yeah. Bold move.
So,
but anyway...
For realsies. It was still fucking awesome.
It was still fucking awesome. We went to see it at the same time.
At the gallery. Because
we did
Odeons are fucking awesome.
Because we're fancy as fuck. Oh, fuck. I think one of my favourite moments of the film wasn't even part of the film. And it was just the Marvel logo. Because they played right at the start of the film, they played the original Spider-Man theme.
Yeah.
Like a full orchestra.
Spider-Man.
And I remember I had a huge smirk on my face. I remember thinking, okay, this film's going to be awesome. Already, it hasn't even properly started yet. It's going to be awesome.
That's it.
So, yeah. Well, yeah. There you go.
Just
there
that.
you go. Review over. Right, should we talk about the twist?
Yeah. Plot twist. Well, actually, you know what? Let's build up to it because the movie did. We might as well.
Okay, well, we'll build up. I'll take it right from the start.
Fuck yeah, bitch.
Then. So, you see Vulture in before he became cleaning up the aftermath of what I'm assuming was the Avengers Battle of New York.
Yeah, Avengers Battle of New York. By the way, can we clarify something? When was Battle of New York?
There's a whole argument going around the internet. Isn't it? Because get to my point. It shows him cleaning up after the Battle of New York, and then the government or S.H.I.E.L.D.
It's
or
Tony Stark.
somebody.
It's Tony Stark's company. It's called the Cleanup Crew. It's an actual thing in the comics, basically.
Okay.
Whenever the superheroes make a fucking mess, these guys come in and clean up.
So
literally.
they come in and say, right, we're cleaning all this up, and he's like, I've just put all my money into this. You're kind of screwing me over here. So then he's like, okay, I'm fucked. You need to hand over all these alien weapons. And he's like, you know what? I'm not going to do that. He says, world's changing, boys. Time to change with it. And then it comes 8 years later, and everybody's losing their fucking minds over it because it doesn't make sense.
Except it does. Going right to the end, and I'm talking like after credits. Tony Stark, I won't talk about that part, but just one sentence in that is, have you got the ring? And Happy has the ring in which Tony Stark proposes to...
Oh yeah, spoiler alert, right to the end.
This whole entire thing is spoiler, so shut up.
Good point, yeah. Gwyneth Paltrow shows up at the end of it.
Yeah.
For like no reason. She didn't even come back for like the last Avengers film, but she came back for Spider-Man.
Because fuck yeah, why not?
Yeah, because it's Spider-Man. Yeah, so they're engaged now. They're not only back together after they broke up in Civil War, off screen, they're now back together and engaged. Carry on.
Yeah. Happy said, I've been holding on to this ring since 2008. When would you say it was clear Tony was going to propose to Pepper Potts? Iron Man 2?
Iron Man 2?
Yeah. Iron Man 2 all the way through to Avengers occurs in a week.
Okay.
Captain America, Thor, and Iron Man all happen in a week. And then the end of Hulk. Once again, all 4 of them within 1 week.
Yeah, because it's Nick Fury's big week, isn't it?
If he's been holding on to the ring since 2008, and it's 8 years later...
That makes sense.
Then there you go. Problem solved.
Well,
everyone cool your shit.
Everyone does cool your shit, because at no point... I think it mentions in Iron Man, the first Iron Man, I think they mention a date. But at no point in the Avengers, and I haven't seen it, I have to rewatch it. At no point in the Avengers is a date mentioned or a year mentioned.
A lot of people usually go off car models. It's like this car was made in that. And it's like,
behave.
I don't really fucking care.
Well, no, people are set. Basically, the argument is that people are saying Avengers is set in 2012
because that's when it was
the year
released.
It came out, and they're gonna get. They're saying, well, that makes it Spider-Man: Homecoming set in the year 2020. How about neither of the films mention what year it is? It's just present day.
Yeah.
Who fucking cares when it's set? It's a fictional universe. Who gives a shit?
Exactly.
Calm the fuck down, nerds. And that's coming from us too. We're spending our day playing Spider-Man 2, talking about the Spider-Man films.
Exactly, but my point is, it makes sense. It's not wrong. If anyone, everyone's got the wrong end of the fucking stick.
Yeah, people are...
Avengers was set in 2008 because it happened within a week of Iron Man 2.
Well,
Iron Man 2, Hulk, Thor, and Captain America, obviously the ending, happened in a week.
Yes, he says there's a clue because he says, doesn't he say you've been asleep at the end of Spider-Man? At the end of Spider-Man, at the end of Captain America, doesn't Nick Fury say how long Captain America's been asleep for? So that would give you a year. I can't think off the top of my head when it was.
I don't know. I thought he just said you've been asleep for a long time.
It's like 70 years or something, but he gives a specific number.
Well, if he says 70, then that'll make it 2005?
Who knows? Who knows?
You've been asleep for 75 years, Captain.
It's something like that. It's something like that. So if you could actually date this shit, but really, there's nothing. It's just general assumptions, and people going, okay, it was released in this year, therefore it's set in this year. Doesn't work like that. It's just present day. It could be any time.
Exactly.
So back to Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That's it. Over. I like how we might as well talk about the 8 years later now. Now you brought it up. I like how, even though we've just been introduced to this film, because he, that's where he became the Vulture. He knows what he's doing. He's been Vulture for 8 years at this point.
Yeah, so.
So he's like straight away, but the start of the film, you see him in his massive cool wings. It's awesome. He knows what he's doing, and that works well against Spider-Man because he's just sort of getting used to his powers at this point. He's helped out in Civil War, but really, he's new to this. You should get that balloon. You fucked it up.
Got it. There you go, little girl.
Rather ironically, this is the kind of shit Spider-Man's up to in this film because he's sort of he helped out in Civil War. Yeah, she gave me a churro. Great line. Yeah, helped out in Civil War, but then he was like, "Yeah, so you're cool, right?" And Tony, like a dick who sleeps with someone, and then it's like, "So you're cool, right?" "Yeah, sure." Phone doesn't ring, and Spider-Man's basically left rescuing cats from trees, basically.
Aww.
Which is kind of sad. So it's sort of I like how it's an origin story without it being an origin story. We don't need to see him bitten by a spider. We don't need to see him, Uncle Ben get shot. Any of that shit. Again. We know it all. We've seen it. We know how.
We don't want to go through it again. It's so sad.
Don't need it. Like, he's been through all this. That happened months back. But at the same time, it's good that it's still sort of an origin story in that he's getting used to his powers. He doesn't really know what he's doing yet. As I say, he's just doing small time shit. He's a friendly neighbourhood Spider-Man. He rescues someone's bike, and he's like,
note on
has anyone got a pen? And then he stops someone breaking into their own car. So he fucks up a few times, and that's kind of the plot of the movie, is him coming into his own as a hero, which I like. I like that. It's clever. And the Stan Lee cameo at that point, because Stan Lee's got to have a cameo. And everything. Hey, don't make me come down there, punk.
I swear to God, I'm gonna knock your shit.
Pretty fun. Oh, funny. So, this was a funny film as well.
It was.
Like a joke, not all great, but plenty of jokes. Really funny. Should we talk about the end credit scene?
No, we'll talk about the end credits scene later.
Okay, then. Have we got an order to this shit?
Yeah, for the most part, try and stick as close to going through the film as possible. If you
Going through the film. Okay, we'll do this in order.
Yeah, to an extent.
Kind of, yeah, natural flow to it.
Exactly.
Oh dear. Okay.
I wanted to mention, 8 years later, you're now talking with the gang and you see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I like how subtle they are about things. Like the Tinker is just piss-arsing around with a bunch of gadgets, and he gets like this pink thing.
What the fuck? Have we just gone into Tron?
No, we're playing a video game.
Yeah, so we're in Tron.
Yeah, pretty much. Ow.
Where did this happen?
We're in the arcade. I just need to beat the high score to play more games.
Let's just glance over that. Right, go on.
Yeah, basically, what was I saying? Yeah, the Tinker is piss-arsing around with a bunch of shit, and then he's sitting next to a fridge, and as it turns out, he throws this pink thing against the fridge, can put his hand through and grab what's inside the fridge, and there you go. He's just explained what this pink thing is, which becomes a vital thing throughout the film.
Yeah, that's clever storytelling. Plus, you totally use that life-changing technology that freaking changes matter, and you use it because you can't be arsed opening the fridge.
Exactly.
Brilliant.
Gonna beat the high score.
That's human nature there. Therefore, if we're talking about... We're doing this in order then. Let's talk about right at the start of the film, a film by Peter Parker.
Yeah.
He fucking vlogs. That's great. That's great. They show him like he's a whatever year this is fucking set in. Let's call it present day. He's a teenager in 2017. And of course he fucking vlogs.
Which so also ties back into Civil War, because if he's specifically a YouTube vlogger, it wouldn't be that hard for Tony to, you know, find his location based on his YouTube video uploads.
Yeah, they never did explain that. Now, my issue isn't that Tony could track Spider-Man down that way if there's videos on YouTube and shit. Because they say, Ned does say, you're Spider-Man from YouTube, so this is how Spider-Man's gathered fame on YouTube. I think Peter Parker did it himself, to be fair. Or maybe he did. But like they know who he is. My issue isn't Tony Stark tracking him down that way. It's how come nobody else has done it. Like how have the police knocked on his door yet, and gone, what the fuck are you doing?
I don't know.
Yeah, slight. But anyway, I like how he did. So it goes right back to Civil War at the start. He's vlogging it. He does a kid pretty well. Well, he's annoying happy at that point. And I've watched. Someone's put a side-by-side comparison for the bits in Civil War. It matches up pretty well.
Yeah.
Like from his, it's his point of view of, you know, him come swinging in and stealing his shield and like the battle. He vlogs mid-battle. It's like, oh my god, this is so amazing. I just still kept on America's shield, and then Ant-Man in the background. Oh god, he's big now. I've got to go. But like that, someone has put the original shots from Civil War on a side-by-side thing, and it matches up really well.
Yeah.
As well, the timing of it and everything. So, well, they probably thought that one through. You've got to give them props on that. And it's like, we've got thin walls here.
Like, we can hear everything.
Yeah,
and Tony Stark, instead of telling him off of videoing him, is just like, hey, let's use it.
Let's
hey, man, how you doing?
Hey, hi, mate, how you doing? Wearing something skimpy, I hope. And then Peter just looks at him. Yeah, Aunt May's young in this.
Speaking of which.
No idea who that is, I'm not answering. Let it ring.
We're here to tell you about your car insurance. I don't have a car.
Exactly. Well, funny enough, my phone tells me the location, so someone was phoning me from Swansea.
Fucking Swansea.
That's probably a call centre, I'll be honest. No idea. Never answered the phone to anyone I don't know. Anyway, what was I saying there? Then, yeah, Aunt May's really young in this, isn't she?
Yeah, pretty.
Like, traditionally an old lady in this. I quite like young Aunt May.
Gross.
There she is hot. Everyone hits on her. I mean, dude, her husband died how long ago?
Fuck if I know.
At least, well, it was 6 months in Civil War, so stop hitting on her, is my point. No, Tony Stark's pretty good, isn't he? In this film, he's like a good mentor type.
He's the new Uncle
But
Ben.
without... Yeah, he's not... I was worried they were going to do like an Uncle Tony thing. And they kind of are, but doesn't really ruin it either. What are you doing?
The idea of the game is try and keep him in the fucking air. But it's not happening.
Oh, right. Strange. No, they kind of did like a mentor type relationship between Spider-Man and Tony Stark. But I think they did it well. Oh, well, like he's... like he feels like he's ignoring him. And he's like... You know, Peter goes out his way to try and prove himself to him. And there's that boat scene as well, where he drops the boat. Wish they didn't give that away in the trailer.
Yeah, I was still pretty pissed off about that.
That kind of sucks, but like it didn't. Yeah, that entire scene, basically, you already knew how the entire thing was going to play out, didn't you?
Yeah.
Kind of didn't stop it being any less awesome. But
just...
yeah, kind of wish they hadn't given that one away in the trailer. Take note for next time. That's something like a difficult way to juggle. You are not doing well here.
It was a tutorial. Stupid idiot.
And
Yay!
he's gone. You blasted him into space.
I did it!
You gone done it.
Yay. I think that's all the arcade games. It's supposed to teach you how to play the game, basically.
I see. It's virtual training, basically.
Yeah, because this is around the tutorial area.
Ah, I see.
Do you remember up at the green building?
Oh, yes. We should have...
It's somewhere close by. Yeah, that's one thing off my list. I got a list of things for us to do.
I see.
Arcade done. You want to go to Mary Jane's?
Yeah, why not?
Where does she live again?
So, should we talk? I know you're trying to do this in order, but I'm just sort of
I don't mind
doing these as they come up naturally in the conversation. So, Michelle, right at the end, it's like the other twist of the film. My friends call me MJ.
Dun dun dun.
Thoughts?
I don't know. I mean, I think Kevin Feige even went out and said just because her name's MJ doesn't necessarily make her a replacement for Mary Jane.
Well,
Watson.
they never say she's Mary Jane. They just say my friends call me MJ, and you're like, oh shit.
Could this be replacing her?
Well, she's definitely going to be a love interest, isn't she? They wouldn't have said that otherwise. That's the point of it. Yeah. Is she the new Mary Jane? She was pretty funny, innit?
Like I said,
gotta give her that.
Couldn't care less about replacing a name. Like, I'm not so emotionally attached to the name Mary Jane Watson, so I...
Of course, Mary Jane sucks.
Yeah, there's no help. In the comics, she's cool, but in this, not so good.
Kirsten Dunst, no.
Plus, final twist. Aunt May walks in on Spider-Man.
Yes. Right to the end of the film. One of the best jokes of the film. He was all dramatic and he was standing there in his costume and then, what the fuck?
Yeah. Dun dun dun. Sorry, MJ.
That was very funny. I'll give that. I don't mind that one because it's fun. How do you think Aunt May's going to react?
I don't know. She's going to have to fucking get used to it. Suck it, Aunt May. Where does MJ live?
I don't fucking know.
There you go. She's by the cinema. By the way, you purchase the cinema, and all the things that are there are the opening title screens. Activision, THQ. That's it. A couple others.
What a rip-off.
I know, just like to say, I spent hero points on this. I fucking saw this when I opened up the damn game. Shit. Whoop.